Hello, guys. You are listening right now to the Mid-State League Weekly podcast covering Harvest Preparatory School athletics. We keep you posted and updated on all things Harvest Prep. And, guys, we'll take you around the Mid-State League. Yes, sir. Hello, guys. My name is Willie Stemich, and I'm your host of the Mid-State League Weekly podcast. Thank you guys for jumping on board. Excuse me if I sound a little funny because I have a cold, fighting the cold weather out, breathing in the cold air. But we're going to get through this thing. I know we can do it. Okay, guys, let's just jump right into it. It's basketball season, and it's popping. Harvest Prep, let me take you through the week that they had. This week, I think it was Thursday, January the 4th. They took on the Bishops down in Rosecrans, down in Zanesville, Ohio. And they kind of waxed those guys like 90-46. I tell you what, Harvest Prep is actually averaging close to 85 to 90 points every contest. And these, they have some shooters. They got some other players that when they get a full roster, I feel for the Mid-State League Cardinal. I mean, I just feel for anybody just come up against Harvest Prep. Man, they got a balanced attack. They got a balanced roster, and they're going to be able to compete with anybody. Well, they can compete with anybody. But Harvest Prep beat Rosecrans, the Bishops, 90-46. That game was played Thursday, January the 4th. Some of your scorers, man, look at this. Guys, look at this right. Let me just read this right here. Sol Hines had 19. C.J. Pena had 19. Christopher Anthony had 18. Sean Peterson had 16. That's four guys in double figures, close to 20 points a game. I mean, these guys are putting the ball in the hoop. Jamari Doe had 9. Brandon Beavers had 9. And that's a good balanced scoring attack right there. Sol had 5 3-pointers. I watched Sol in game warm-ups. And when he gets that jumper to cranking and he gets to, putting it down, I said, this guy going to have a good game. And he does. He does have a good game. He had a good game. 5 3-pointers, a total 19 points. And for the Bishops, Derek Clunker had 18. Matt Applegate had 10. And Jack Coggin had 7. And these guys scored, these guys were the lead scorer for the Bishop Rosecrans in a losing effort. So, and I just want to say Harvest Prep is peaking right now. And this is the right time to peak. We're in the down stretch of the basketball season, so no time to let up now. I mean, we're going to try to win it all this year. And like I hear Coach Davis said, we coming. And I believe they really coming. And this Saturday, they had another game. Harvest Prep took on Grove City Christian, and they kind of waxed these guys again, 83-43. And you notice that their opponents has not scored over 50 points. Bishop Rosecrans had 46, Grove City had 43. Harvest Prep in the first game had 90, and they was 7 points away from having 90 in this game. So they beat Grove City Christian Saturday, January the 6th. They beat those guys 83-43. Some of your scoring highlights there. Sol had 11. Sol Hines had 11. Jamari had 4. C.J. Pena had 22. Avante Duncan had 9. Christopher C.J. Anthony had 22. Sean Peterson had 4. Bryce Beavers had 6. And Brandon Beavers had 5 points. And look at the scoring in this one. C.J. Anthony, 22. C.J. Pena, 22. Sol Hines, 11. That's 3 guys in double figures. In that other game, you have 4 guys in double figures. So you got some ballers. You got some guys that put the ball in the hoop. And that's so they got a good rotation too. I mean, Coach D can take out the starting 5 and put another 5 in there, and they still won't miss a beat. I mean, even with the guys that's going to be playing in this time, he had a lot of guys. I guess they're waiting on the time to get on the court. But when those guys when they get a full roster, they're going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous for a lot of people. And So those are your scoring highlights for Harvest Prep. And for the losers, Noah Tomlinson had 8. Caleb Sullivan had 5. Man, I thought this guy was going to score more than 5 points. He was like he's a big contributor in that last year's team, but he only had 5 points. Taylor Schaefer had 6. Isaac Harmeyer had 8. Brett Baker had 4, and that's all she wrote. None of these guys was in double figures, none of them. Of course, they didn't have 43 points, so what can you expect? So with that being said, Harvest Prep is really getting out to a good start. So hopefully they keep that momentum going, and they have to. I mean, they can't, you can't take your foot off the gas for any reason at all, because you just can't do it. Got to keep putting the pressure on. And this Friday, they take on Millersport, and I think that's going to be another beatdown right there. I mean, these are like warm-up games before the actual playoffs start. But then again, you can't take a team for granted. Millersport's some scrubs. But then again, Millersport might come to play. You never know. You just got to play your A game every game. Don't take no team lightly. You never know what's going to happen. So. But I think Harvest Prep going to win that convincingly. I'm not worried about that. These guys are stacked. These guys are loaded. Got a good coaching staff. And it's lights out for a lot of opponents. Lights out. Hey, guys, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to try to get into some scores around the league. With that being said, this is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. My name is Willie Stimmich.
Student athletes are unique, and so are their sports injuries. They need a level of expertise found only at Nationwide Children's Hospital. Our sports medicine experts offer something adult care providers can't: a complete understanding of the student athlete at 8 convenient locations across Central Ohio. To get your student athletes back in the game and keep them there, start by visiting nationwidechildrens.org/sportsmedicine for more information. That's nationwidechildrens.org/sportsmedicine.
Chocolate milk is the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Not only is it delicious, low-fat or fat-free chocolate milk is a great way to fuel up for any activity. Enjoying nutrient-rich foods like chocolate milk and staying active helps you perform your best on the field, on the court, on the track, or anywhere. Because it's packed with good stuff, few beverages are better to fuel up with than low-fat or fat-free chocolate milk. It tastes great and is packed with the same 9 essential nutrients as white milk. Visit drink-milk.com for the facts on chocolate milk.
Okay, guys, we're back. This is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. My name is Willie Stimmich. Hey, let's get it in right quick. We're going to go around the league with some scores from other Mid-State League teams. So let's jump on it. Start with Tuesday. New Lexington defeated Bishop Rosecrans 52-37. That game was played on Tuesday. And another game, Gahanna Grove City Christian defeated Gahanna Christian 79-47. Thursday, another game for Tuesday. I think it was Fisher Catholic took on Madison Christian. Fisher Catholic handled those guys 82-24. With your Thursday contest, Burn Union defeated Grove City Christian 51-45. Millersport took on Fairfield Christian. Fairfield Christian defeated Millersport 82-64. Wellington took on Fisher Catholic, and Wellington handled their business 57-36 as they beat Fisher Catholic. And those are all the games for Thursday. And then Saturday's games, Burn Union defeated Fairfield Christian 69-48. Millersport took on Fisher Catholic. Fisher Catholic defeated them 72-58. And one more game for Saturday. Wellington took on Bishop Rosecrans. Wellington handled their business 69-40 over the Bishops. So those are your games for this week in the Mid-State League Weekly. Hey, guys, we're going to take another quick break. And when we come back, we're going to wrap this up. With that being said, this is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. My name is Willie Stimmich. Okay, guys, we're back. This is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. I'm your host, Willie Stimmich, and we're going to go home on these final notes here. Hey, give us a follow on Twitter at MSL Weekly. Just need your feedback. I need your comment. I need you to talk to me. You know, with your social media comments. Hit me up on the IG at Willie Stimmich Photography. Facebook.com/MSL Weekly. Oh, guys, you just simply drop me an email if you want at infoforwillie@gmail.com. That's infoforwillie@gmail.com. Need your feedback. Just want to know how you feel, what you think about some of the things that we talk about, you know. So with that being said, guys, let's go over to the Mid-State League Cardinal standings as of today. Okay, Harvest Prep is leading the pack, 10-0, and in conference play they are 5-0. That's a good start. And I said this at the beginning of the year. I said if Harvest Prep could come out and defeat Wellington, it's like that's going to launch something it's going to kind of like let me know what kind of season they're going to have. And that was the game. That was like the launching pad for the season. You know, they defeated those guys, and now they're standing at 10-0 in the Mid-State League Cardinal, and they're 5-0 in the conference. Coming up in the second is Wellington. They're 7-3. They're 4-1 in the conference. Fisher Catholic is 6-4. They're 4-1 in the conference. Burn Union is 8-2. They're 3-2 in the conference. Fairfield Christian is 5-5. They're 2-3 in the conference. Grove City Christian is 4-6. They're 1-4 in the conference. Bishop Rosecrans is 2-7. They're 1-4 in the conference. And Millersport is round up the bottom, 3-8. They're 0-5 in the conference. You got two teams battling for second at 4-1 in the conference, and that's Wellington and Fisher Catholic. But I think Wellington going to pull away with that thing and kind of stay close to Harvest Prep, I believe. Wellington has a good team. Let me give you the schedule for the remaining games of Harvest Prep. Like I said, Friday, they'll be taking on Millersport at home. Come out and support the Harvest Prep Warriors. And then they'll go to Fisher Catholic on the 16th. And the big game is going to be on the 20th at Wellington School. This is going to be like a rematch game for Wellington. You know these guys want Harvest Prep bad. You know they do. And Harvest Prep is not going to back down either. I believe they're going to be in full force. They're going to bring it. I know they're going to bring it. And I watch these guys, man. These guys, and they got a good coaches. They got good mentors and coaches, man, that coaches these guys. I mean, it's going to be a good exciting game. January 26th, they'll be taking on Fairfield Christian at home. January the 30th, they'll be at Burn Union. February the 3rd, they'll be taking Bishop Rosecrans at home. February the 9th, they'll be taking on Grove City Christian at home. February the 13th, they'll be at Millersport. February the 16th, they'll be taking on Fisher Catholic at home. And the last game of the season will be February the 17th. They'll be taking on Marion Pleasant. And that game will be at the Cave at Harvest Prep. And those are your final games for Harvard Prep. And I don't see no roadblocks in these games. I don't see no roadblocks in these games. But then again, with that being said, you still got to bring your A game. You just can't look at the schedule and say, "Oh, these are walk-through games." I mean, anything can happen. You don't take your opponent lightly. I mean, you keep your foot on the gas. If you want to beat them 100-20, that's good. But you don't let up. You don't let up. I've seen teams come back from 20 and win games, and so you just can't let up. And this is going to be, I think the biggest game on here is Wellington, and these guys want revenge, so it'd be good for you guys to come out and watch that one. You want to see some good basketball? Come and watch that game. That'd be a good contest. Some upcoming things for at Harvest Prep. Tuesday, January the 9th, the girls will be taking on Fisher Catholic. Saturday, January the 13th, the girls will be taking on Wellington. And Friday, January the 19th, the girls will be taking on Fairfield Christian. So, guys, with that being said, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the show. Give us a follow. Hit me up on all social media, YouTube. Just type my name in YouTube. Look at some videos. Just did an interview with Harvest Prep's quarterback, Moses Davis. Just tune into YouTube and watch this. It's real, Moses is a good guy, good kid. And I enjoyed interviewing him and getting ready for his senior season at Harvest Preparatory School football. So with that being said, guys, it's a wrap. I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Thank the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association. Thank all you guys that listen. It's a wrap to show. I mean, I'm so thankful to be able to share insights on Harvest Prep. Love the school. Love the basketball team. And so, guys, with that being said, I am officially out. So you guys have a great day. Have a great week. And we'll see you on the next podcast.